Do you know what today is? Today is good day. Because we're playing Rimworld. Cole here. And you might be thinking, Rimworld? That's not on Steam? I mean, it is soon to be on Steam, but you might never have heard of it. Because maybe Steam's the only thing you play. But what is Rimworld? Rimworld is a colony simulator by Tynan Sylvester. And I probably butchered the name. I'm sorry about that. By Luden Studios. It's actually really cool. It's really cool, guys. I love these little village builders and things like that. And this is a really good one. First thing you gotta do, create a world. This will procedurally generate a world. Kind of like how Minecraft has a seed and, you know, other games as well. Has a seed. Let's do what does Let's Play look like? We're doing a Let's Play. You can change the size, random seed, or you can generate one. Alright, whoa. This is cool. This is our little Let's Play world. This is really weird. Usually it makes like a continent, but I guess it really depends on what it makes. And what you put in there. This is cool. It's got islands. I've never seen something like this. It's really neat. Okay. So let's explain this a little bit. Pretty much, this will create a world for you to crash land on. In Rimworld, the kind of story, the lore of it is that you crash land on a Rimworld. A world, you know, on the outside skirts of something. It's on the rim, guys. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I fully understand it either. But you can see here, on the left, it's got all kinds of stats, including biome. This is an ice sheet. Now, you can't grow crops on an ice sheet. Tundra, I don't know if you can in Tundra. I don't really play on ice sheets or tundras, so I don't know a whole lot about them. They're kind of scary to me. I've also never played a desert before. I don't think you can grow stuff on a desert either. What I usually do is I'll go with a temperate forest, or a rainforest, or a boreal forest. And the boreal forest is like a little bit colder. I kind of like the boreal forest because you gotta keep warm. I think I'll do that for this playthrough. And you'll see these little dots here. See that right there, red dot right there? It's a faction. It's a pirate band. It also tells you what stones are available. I also usually try to get something with a lot of mountains. I try to get something mountainous because I like to build into mountains. I love building my place in mountains. Also, so this is our CDC Let's Play up here, but this is the name of the world that it created. Aldahanab. So that's the world that we're gonna land on. Yeah, I think I wanna try to land somewhere over there. So save and finish. And now we're going to be starting a new colony. You'll see here, there's a button for mods. And there is a huge modding community. But right now, I'm just going to play on vanilla. This first playthrough, just straight vanilla. Because I want you guys to see the base game. And then maybe I'll try to play. I've been playing around with this hardcore mode. Hardcore mod. Yeah, it's pretty tough. So here we have. Well, what the hell is this? Well, this is AI Storytellers, has what they describe them as. Classic Cassandra. I mean, Cassandra Classic. I'm dyslexic. Cassandra creates a story event on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe gives lots of time between disasters to relax and build your colony, but beware, if she's set at a high challenge scale, she'll hit as hard as anyone. And Randy Random. Randy doesn't follow rules. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make a story triumphant or utterly hopeless. Let's see what he does. It's all drama to him. On the first day, or well, I don't know if it's the first day. On the first time you get attacked for Random Randy, he could send like a giant platoon of like 30 dudes, or he could send like one angry tribesman. Random Randy is dangerous. It's playing with fire there. I typically actually play with Cassandra. I've never actually played with Phoebe. This says that it gives a long time between challenges. I usually play on Classic, and I also usually play on Rough, which is kind of normal, the normal difficulty. But when I play on Rough, I usually survive. and I live for a really long time. And we don't want to see that. We want to see the struggle. So I think, I mean, you know, fuck it. We'll put it on extreme. What I want to do here, I don't want to have like a 30-part Let's Play for this one town, you know. What I want to do is I want to try to build a base as best I can and then just slowly die. That's what I want to do, because I don't want to have to make 100 videos on one civilization. We'll go to the first place here. Yeah, I mean, this is the world that we created right here. This is some of my other worlds. If you have mods on, you'll need to recreate a world usually. It's not, you don't absolutely have to, but with certain mods you might need to recreate a new world. So I created this new one because I didn't have let's see, there's sandstone and limestone. I didn't have my mods active. Oh, there's also this stuff too. Biomes, elevation. Geosea biomes, rainfall, temperature. Cool. Select random. You can select a random site, but that's, you know, it's a dangerous thing. It's advanced. Oh, this is map scaling. Oh, I think this is when whenever you actually spawn into your map. Because this is the world, is where you're choosing to land on, and then your map will be brought up. This is the map size here, and so you can make it huge. I actually like to keep it on medium, because if you make a huge one and you need to, like, sometimes stuff will like land from crash pods, or there'll be something halfway across the map that you need it. It'll take like an entire game day for you to go get it. So just medium is fine for now, and you might, you know, play around with it, see what you like. Alright, here we go. Look at these. Create characters. Well, this isn't really create characters. It's more like randomly pick characters. So we have a female colonist at age 49. Her chronological age is 59 years, 7 months, 3 days. Biological age is 49. Childhood. A core what? Dilettante? Former years in Glitter World, in the core region where she and her friends pursue lives of idle pleasure. Okay, so they have a backstory, and their backstory will it can disable things or buff things. So here she is hauling, plant cutting, and hunting disabled. She can't do those things. She doesn't want to do those things. She's incapable of it. See, dumb labor and violent. So she can't shoot melee? No, this is... Dumb labor includes hauling, which is like hauling resources to stockpiles. You need hauling. Don't get somebody with dumb labor. She does have traits Night Owl and Volatile. So we don't want her because she's got dumb labor and she can't be violent. We need all the help we can get. He can't do skilled labor, or she can't do skilled labor, so we don't want that either. Hauling specifically, we don't want that. Dumb labor, no, we don't want dumb labor. Caring and social. I think that would be fine. He was a vat-grown soldier, which means he's really not social, but he's better at melee and shooting. Oh, he can't warden or doctor. I think that's caring. Wardering and doctoring. Wardening. Colony settler. Jack of all trades. We'll keep him. That's fine. He just can't doctor anybody's injuries. Oh, it's still a girl, man. All these turn out to be girls. Sonically dull. Sometimes there'll be like these psionic drones that just like mess with people's heads. And so she's not as sensitive to it. Some people are more sensitive to it. She's too smart, so she learns a lot quicker. But she can also break quicker. Her mental break threshold. And I'll explain that further later. She believes the human body is limited for a reason. To her, bionic parts are unethical. So she doesn't like people with bionic parts. It freaks her out. But I mean, who doesn't like bionic parts? Come on, that's like super cool. And here's her skill. You'll notice that there's little flames next to it. When they have a flame next to it, they have a passion for it. And there's only 2 levels. There's a little flame and a big flame. She's a burning passion for it. So she learns it quicker, learns it 1.5 times faster. Okay, so we'll keep her. What is she? She's a Vagron soldier. Let's give her the nickname. This middle one's a nickname. Name her soldier. She's a... let's see, what does she do? She's incapable of scary? I'm not really sure what that is. Firefighting disabled. So she can't fight fires. Okay, that's fine. Now she's more sensitive to it, so now she would... It's gonna drive her crazy if we get one of those. But she's steadfast. Which means that she can take more shit before she goes crazy, before she mentally breaks down. And she's a commissioner? I'm gonna call her Kami for short. For commissioner, short for commissioner, guys. Okay, and here's her skills right here. She's got a passion for a few things. Time. His nickname is Time. That's weird. Oh, I've got all girls. Oh, boy. A 16-year-old girl who is a bartender. What planet can she be a bartender on? Researching disabled and art disabled. She's heat tolerant. And she dreams of going bionic. Oh, God. So we're conflicting. I mean, we probably won't get to the point where we can install bionics into her, because you need, quite a bit of stuff in order to get that going. But that's fun. Sometimes your colonists, clash. I'll keep her name. Time. That's cool. Okay, but yeah, you can randomize to get what you want. There is a mod that allows you to just go in and customize them. It's called Prepare Carefully. But we'll be going over the mods later. Let's just, let's start, man. Let's start this game. I'm sure all of you are dying just to see what the gameplay looks like. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a debug log. Just disregard that. Don't worry about that. 3 of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagus to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. You'll notice right away that... I can pause it with spacebar. It looks just like Prison Architect, like the little templates and stuff, the people templates and all that. It's made in the same, I think it's Unity is what it's also made in. So it's really similar. But first thing is first. You'll notice that there is some supplies that drop down with us. It's got little red X's on it. That it's marked as forbidden, which means that they can't touch it. Just F will simply make that go away. And the point of that is that if you have a bunch of supplies, let's say I don't need silver right now. Let's say there's just a big pile of silver, and what I need them to do is work on making beds or something, and it's like, I need you guys to get these beds done now. You can forbid that silver so they don't go out and try to grab it. So they'll focus on other tasks, Or like if there'll be something out here that you don't need now, like this food right here. I don't need that right now, but I will later. I'm going to keep it forbidden, and then when I need it, I'll unforbid it, and they'll go grab it. Simple as that. But, first things first is, let's take a look at the map. This is the generated map for us. Now, see, this is why I like to pick mountains, because look how much rock and, there'll be ore in there and stuff, too. That's really good supplies. It's really good stuff that we need. And here, that's like our base that's already been built into the mountain. See, that's a slate wall there. So if I go over there, I could find some rooms, I bet. See, some of the stuff is, you'll already find half-destroyed buildings and stuff. There might be a hidden base over there. But what I like to do is just to find a nice little corner to try to settle into. which I think over here will be a good spot. This will be an easy fix. I can make this like a little room for them. So I want to live here. So what do I do first? We want to go to zones and areas. We need a stockpile for them to put all their junk in. So let's just make a stockpile just anywhere. Right there. Well, anywhere where we want to build our base. We want to build our base here, so. And we'll unforbid all the stuff that we need. We need that wood. Who doesn't need wood? I don't need silver right now. Let's focus. Let's focus. I need that food. I need that medicine. And also, she's standing on one, but she's standing on a rifle. So let's find out who has the best shooting. Shooting a 7. Okay, everybody's pretty good at shooting, so. She's got shooting a 7, so she will equip that rifle. She's got shooting a 7, so I'm going to give her that pistol, and then she is stuck with the knife. Okay, and they're going to start hauling stuff. Oh, and I need steel. Absolutely need steel. Colonist idle. Oh, the colonists need beds. So, we're a little limited on what we have right now because we don't have any workbenches set up or anything. So let's go to furniture. This is just a sleeping spot. Just a designated spot on the ground for them to sleep. Oh, she's throwing up. You okay? Vomiting. She has cryo sleep sickness. That is normal. I think everybody has that, don't they? Yeah. Her torso is frail. Why is her torso frail? Is it because she's sick? Usually it'll say if they have a prior injury, like an old gunshot wound or something. Doesn't say. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I don't want to grab the silver right now. Wait, is this the dog that landed with us? No. There was a dog that lands with us. That was one of the newer updates. She's vomiting now, too. Oh, that's it right there. Sage. I haven't really done much with the dogs. I haven't had a whole lot of time. But if you have some meat, you can train them to do things. Which hauling sounds really useful. Actually, rescue and hauling, that sounds really good. But if you have somebody with the animal. Animals, yeah. She's got 6 animals. 5. She's got 3. So, if we get some time, we can make Kami train Sage here. We probably won't have time, though. But one of my favorite features, which I think should just be by default. Shit. Puking everywhere. Is the ability to fast forward. That's so good. That's so necessary in these little base building type games. She's eating one of the rations there. This is ×2, and here's ×3. Oh, and then be able to pause it. Some shit hits the fan. So good. So they're just hauling that. Let's explain some more. Let's get more in depth. Let's open this thing. This thing, I know it looks pretty intimidating. But this is pretty much... If you watch the Nemoria Let's Play, or know of Nemoria, there's some other games that do this type of stuff. Go ahead and just click on these. Where basically, this is the jobs... Oh, Dwarf Fortress, too. Like Dwarf Fortress, like the original that did stuff like this. This is just jobs that they can do. What I like to do is actually do the manual priorities. You can keep it on the checks just to keep it simplified. If you don't feel like messing with it right now, I don't want to learn this. Just check it so that they can do it. You know, some people are not capable of certain jobs, so you can't check them. But here's the manual priorities. The stuff here on the left, you'll notice, is get the high priority. This stuff is just important. Firefighting, doctoring, being a patient, like going and resting in bed. Obviously, those things are important, right? And then these things have a lower importance. So how it works is, it will go through from left to right. And so if I have this on 1, it'll say, okay, well, there's no fires to fight, so she can't be a doctor. So patient, she doesn't need to be a patient right now. There's nothing to flick, which is like switches and stuff for lights. Handle, that's the animal handling. Cook, there's nothing to cook. It'll go through that until it finds the next job it's supposed to do at that number. So it goes through all the 1s, and there's nothing to do at 1, it'll go through 2s. If there's nothing to do at 2, it'll go to 3. And so firefighting is obviously important. Being a patient, I put all those at 1. If you're hurt, go down and rest. That's important. If there's somebody injured, go doctor them. If there's a fire to fight, go fight the fire. Flicking, it's not really important right now. Being a warden, not important right now. Will be later. Handling animal, I'm not going to focus on the animal. Cooking, who's got the best cooking? 1 out of 20, 10 out of 20? So 2. You're going to be a cook. I'll put it on 2. Hunting, actually, I usually just try to make one person my hunter. Who had the best shooting? Who's got the rifle? Was it Soldier? Yeah, Soldier's got it. So she will be my hunters. Let's see. Construction. Construction is pretty important. I'll put it at 2 as well. Everybody can have construction. Repair. Growing. Everybody needs to be helping with growing. So, grow zone. This kind of sounds like ozone. Not to be confused. Let's not make it on their pile of vomit, huh? Let's make it over here. Let's make it not too big. How about a 5x5? I don't want to make it too huge because then they'll spend a lot of time trying to plant stuff. And here we have a lot of stuff to plant. I think I actually want to start with strawberries because you don't have to cook strawberries. Even when eaten raw. Everything else, I think you might get a negative modifier to it whenever you eat it raw. Like rice, let's see rice. Not nice to eat uncooked, yeah. So let's plant strawberries. I know strawberries take a bit to grow, but I can eat them raw. So boom. As soon as they get up in the morning, they're going to go through their list. I don't have anything marked to hunt. How the hunting works is, here's some squirrels. Boom. See that? Oh, or you can click it. Hunt. I don't have anything marked right now because we still got some rations, and I want them to focus on other things. So she will be like, there's nothing to hunt. There's nothing to construct right now. Repair. Nothing to repair. Grow. So they'll go and grow stuff. Mine. Let's not worry about mining just yet. Plant cut. That's for like if I tell them to fell some trees or something. Smithing, I don't have a bench yet. Tailor, art, crafting. I don't have the workbenches yet, so not worried about that. Hauling. Hauling's pretty important, but I usually keep it 3 unless I want someone designated to come haul things like this material to these stockpiles. Cleaning is actually important, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. And then there's research. Researching new technologies, new things to build. Let's go over. Let me tell you why cleaning is kind of important. It's not life-threateningly important, really. But each colonist have needs. And so you'll see beauty. You'll see beauty over here. See that? If you've got a really messy house, that's going to go down. And it's going to give them a negative modifier. See, she's got a negative modifier because she lacks a bionic body part. This is the girl that wanted bionics. And so she has a -4 to her mood because she doesn't have any bionic body parts. Eating off the ground. See, I need to build a table and some chairs so that they won't get that every time they eat a meal. They slept outside. They don't really have a roof over their heads just yet, so this counts as outside still. It needs to be like enclosed for it to count as a house or a room. Slept in the cold. It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's probably colder last night. 50 outside now. So yeah, they slept in the cold. And disturbed sleep. That means if she's sleeping in the same room as somebody else, or, excuse me, people are walking through her room, she'll get disturbed sleep. She won't get to sleep. But our positive buffs is she had some friendly chats. She's just in a good mood today. She's got the new colony, optimism, and she has very low expectations. She's kind of expecting this, so her mood's like, I'm expecting to struggle like that. Let's close this room off, though, shall we? Structure. Let's go to structure. And now, these things by default here are on steel, but is it happening when you... Okay, I can right-click on it. Yeah, it happens when you left-click, too. I can choose out of the material I have available. I've got silver in my vicinity. I've got steel and wood. Let's make it out of wood. Wood's easy. Wood is easy. And then let's make a wooden door. Let's go to the temperature tab. I'm gonna need some electricity. Let's see what this is pretty important. 100 steel. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop on it. I'm gonna make it. I'll make it over here so that there's not a shadow casted on it. I don't know if that actually counts it as it being blocked. I know if it's on an overhang, like if there's a roof above it, it will. I don't know if this shadow casting on this would actually count, though. What I'm also going to do is I want these guys to mine. Because what I want to do is hook this up to a battery. What's she doing? She's cloud watching in a pile of, right next to a pile of vomit. Brilliant. I want to hook this thing up to a battery so it charges power. Where's everybody else at? I don't know. They were hauling some stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I wanted them to work on this, but there was some steel I had out there that was not marked forbidden. So instead of working on that, they went out and hauled some steel. Sometimes it's better just to have stuff forbidden until you need it right then and there. What's their construction set at? Because everything's at 2. Okay. So she's working on the mining because she's constructing. So went over that and she's like, well, the construction is nothing to construct. So went to the grow. Everything's growing right now. So went to mine. And there's stuff to mine. So that's how the priorities work. It's actually, I really like the way that system is set up. And once you kind of get used to seeing it, once you get used to it, it's not so overwhelming. I'm sure at first you just see all those numbers and all those jobs, and it's like, ugh. But, I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve, and that's why this is kind of a tutorial-y Let's Play. Over here to help you too, though, if you need if there's something that your colonists need, spots to sleep and blah blah blah. Like right now, we need batteries for the solar panel so we can charge our power and keep our power charged. Let's do this, though. I don't want them to sleep in the cold again tonight. My electricity isn't quite up yet. So I'm going to get Soldier. Go ahead and prioritize working on it. It's another thing you can do is prioritize working on something by selecting them and right-clicking. No, you didn't finish the job. They always do that. They'll put the supplies there and then be like, oh, I'm done. And then, no, you got to do it again. Finish the job. Here we go, though. The temperature's going up. It's 43 outside, and now it's 60 and rising in the room. So that'll help them not sleep in the cold tonight. She's got that from last... Oh! She got that from last night, but... She's still upset from yesterday, sleeping in the cold. But she won't get it again today. So, that should be good. Oh, and this you can also cook meals on. And it's only going to last 3 days, 22 hours. That's actually a pretty good time, 4 days, for a campfire. It's not bad at all. But let's explain. Once I actually get the workbenches, these will work the same way, but you add bills. You add bills to places that you can do things at. Like here in the campfire, I can cook a meal. So I can do an X amount of times. I can do until I have X, or I can do forever. And also I can go into details here. And look at a work amount. That's about how much work it's going to take in order to make a meal. Requires 0.5 nutrition. Requires raw food. Requires no skill to do. Cooks a straightforward meal from one ingredient. Let me mark this guy to hunt. Okay, fast forward it. You actually, on the mod I was playing, you had to feed your dog. I don't know if on vanilla you have to. What are you doing, Koimi? Just relaxing. Koimi, not Koimi. Kami. Sorry. Mispronounced your name. You can also look at their gear here. They've got some synthetic. And it's got a percentage on it here. Their clothes slowly deteriorate over time, so you will eventually need to build more. Make more. Okay, she's gonna go mine some limestone. Furniture. Let's make a table real quick, yeah? And some chairs. Some little wooden chairs. Probably just need 2. They won't all go to eat at the same time. Okay. Need batteries. Still need batteries. Where did Soldier go? There you are. Oh, she's going for a walk. That's part of their needs, is they need joy. And so they'll do things like cloud watching, going for a walk. They'll just sit around and talk to their co-colonists. She's feeling bad. Oh, she's feeling bad today. No reason. Just in a bad mood. But she has tons of joy, though. She really enjoyed her walk. And now she's going to sit down to eat so she won't get that negative modifier about eating off the floor. Spacious interior. So she likes how big this room is. And if you click... Uh-oh. What's in history? I don't care. She's trying to teach me how to play the game. I'm trying to teach other people how to play the game. Oh, shit. She's hunting me. Nice. Good job. Oh, here's a thing, though, I forgot. So I have the bill to cook the meal, but we can't just stick the whole squirrel on a stick and cook it. What we need is production. We need a wooden butcher table. We need to butcher that bitch. Construct that, would you? Do you guys still have sickness? No. Why is her torso frail? This might be because she has a certain build. Like she has a small body, and that'll give her I think that frail thing. That frail trait. What? I don't... Okay. Great. It's trying to teach me how to use this. Great. Thank you. Okay. We need power conduit. We need a couple of batteries. We need to get these chunks out of the way. So let's make a zone for dumping. And this will dump, by default, dead bodies and chunks. Chunks of stone and stuff. So I go to haul. Haul that out of the way, would you? And we're putting the batteries inside because if you leave them outside in the rain, they're going to explode. Because that just happens, guys. Come on. I'll leave that. I don't need to build a heater just yet because that campfire's going to be last another 3 days, so that's fine for now. Where are you going? Okay, she's going to throw that dead body in the stockpile. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add a bill to the butcher table. just butcher forever. Hold on, I gotta wait for her to put it in the stockpile, and then she can go butcher it. What are you doing? Cleaning dirt? No. Is somebody else gonna do it? Cleaning dirt. Cleaning dirt. Everybody's cleaning. Why are you all cleaning? Okay, I think she's gonna do it. Yeah, she's gonna go butcher. She's cleaning dirt outside. And why is she doing that? I'll tell you why. Because under zones, you have a home zone. And so anything in this home zone, fighting fires and cleaning, they'll go do. See, they're going to try to clean this entire blue zone. One colonist is idle. I don't think so. They need some jobs, huh? Oh, I'm missing some conduits there. That should connect the two. Okay. Alright, we got some leather out of that squirrel too. Squirrel skin. They all need their own room, really. Colonists are a lot happier once they all get their own room. So, I'm gonna make some rooms out of the mountain. They need to be big enough too. This is, here I'll show you. If you click this little thing, toggle room status display. You can come over here and look at this little barracks that we've got, apparently is what it's called. Impressiveness, it's 15. It's not very impressive. Wealth, 908. I think that's the amount of items that are in the room, like what they're worth. Space is rather tight, so we need it bigger than 24. We need it to be around 30, 28, 30, something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it needs to be spacious. Beauty, they actually cleaned it, so it's like, it's okay. Cleanliness, slightly dirty. There's a little blood on the floor, but it's okay. So we need some nice big rooms. So they'll feel nice and spacious. Actually, no, hold on, I'm gonna scrap this design. I want to do a specific design. I want to do a hallway first, because what I want to do, 3 wide, yeah, that would be good. What I want to do, I don't want to make one of their bedrooms right here, because then they have to pass through that bedroom every time, and they'll disturb the person sleeping. You don't want to do that. You got to be nice to your colonists. That's too big. 1, 2, 7 by 6. That should be plenty. Oh, here we go. Okay. What should the colony name be? Of course, because I've got 3 girls, they want to name it Flowerville. Oh gosh, no, I'm not feeling Flowerville. How about Doomsville? I mean, you guys are fucked. So Doomsville, I think, is pretty appropriate. How about that bunny too while you're at it? One colonist is idle. Go mine! Is there not enough room for you to mine? Oh, she's gonna butcher, okay. Okay, I'm gonna let these guys work, and I'll come back when something terrible happens. Or when they're finished mining, whatever comes first. Oh, we do need defenses, though. We do need defenses. I'm gonna do that right now. Got a visitor. Make Knight the inventor. You will get visitors from time to time, but sometimes they're traders. Sometimes they just come to chill out and say, hey. He's not a trader, so he's just going to come by and say, hey. It is nice to have him come by sometimes because they, sometimes you'll get attacked while you have visitors, and the visitors will do all the fighting for you, so. Okay. The first thing has gone wrong. A mad squirrel. Squirrel is so mad. Where's he at? He is pretty quick. Look at him go. Holy crap. She's a 3-year-old female squirrel, and she's gonna attack Kami. She's gonna go melee attack. Ah, soldier! No, run! This guy's right in the way! Okay, I paused it, look. So my turn's shooting at the squirrel, but this guy's walking right in the way. What you'll notice here is I have this selected draft. I have soldier drafted, and what that means is that I can give them direct commands as to go here, go there, or fire at squirrel. Shit, Maker got shot. He's also trying to attack the squirrel. Shit. She missed. Okay, I'm gonna undraft her. But I am gonna get my hunting squirrel. Hunt the squirrel. Shit, he got shot. I don't think he's mad at us. But he did get caught in the crossfire. Yeah, he got a couple of gunshots. Yeah, he's bleeding all over the place. Man. Okay, well, that was the first disaster, was a crazy animal. So that's not bad. But it can only get worse from there. We're almost done, too. We're working on it. Almost done with the new rooms. And more visitors. Here you can look at the factions. And it looks like they all hate us. Huh. A villager named Catherine has arrived and joined the colony. She is a medieval farm elf. Is she naked? Alright. We got some naked fat black lady with white hair that just joined us. She's a farmer. She's incapable of research. But she's a damn good farmer though. She also needs clothes. We had a bunch of visitors here. From Townsman's Crag. Whoops. Oh, here's a world map. Factions. Townsman's Crag. They're actually negative 26 with us. But they're not hostile still, though, which is good, I guess. Let's look at the work. Let's look at the new Catherine. Set her up. Flick is not important right now. Warden. She's never good at cooking. Growing, gonna make that's our priority, man. Mining, let's make mining our priority too. So now we need to build another room because she came along. So is that the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, it will be nice to have some extra help, though. Where's she at? There she is. See, this is another thing about having like a really big map. This is a medium map. If I had a really big map, it would take her forever to get from the edge of the map to our base. Poor mood. Oh, what's wrong, soldier? Very ugly environment. It's probably in the cave. She doesn't like being in the cave. Shared bedroom. Yeah, she's starting to get really annoyed having to share a bedroom. But you'll notice her mood here. Her soft mental break threshold is 32%. If she gets below that, she gets in a bad mood. If it goes below 17%, she'll go crazy and start attacking people. Or run off or something. See, she's probably got a negative modifier because she's naked. She's feeling terrible. Extremely low expectations, though. I mean, she came here naked, so I would imagine she's got very low expectations. Well, let's see if we can make her some clothes. Let's make a wooden tailor's workbench right there. Go, somebody. Yeah, she's gonna work on it. Kami's gonna work on it. Is that soldier again? No, now Catherine's got low. She'll feel better after she eats, though. Alright, see you guys later. I think they're gonna do more with visitors in the future, but for now they just usually come and chill and hang out. Hideous environment. She's getting really tired of this cave. They're also in the darkness. She doesn't like that. Oh, they need to clean this place, huh? Oh, that needs electricity. Oops. Go work on that, soldier. Get out of this cave. Oh. No. Here. Kami's working on it too. Get out of this cave. You'll feel a little better. Her space will probably go up too. Yeah, beauty goes up. Okay, so that's connected to that. It doesn't have to be directly connected. They actually have like little power cords that can reach out a couple of blocks. So the power conduit ends there, but this little invisible power cord, or actually it might be kind of visible if you look closely. This is zoom in and I can go. No, I think it might be invisible, but you can see it when I do this. Yeah, there we go. See, there's the power cord hooked up to it. So let's make her some clothes. We'll make some pants and a t-shirt. And they can make it out of cloth, synth thread, double strand, hyperweave, muffalo wool, camel hair, alpaca wool, leathers, which covers all the different types of leather. There's a lot of different animals that you get leather from. So since we have some like squirrel fur and stuff, she'll probably... Who's got the best crafting? 2 squirrel skin there, 5 squirrel skin there, some hair. Who has got the best crafting? 2, 3, 3, 1. She can make her own. How much leather does it take? I didn't see how much leather it takes. 50. Okay, so we're gonna have to kill some more animals. We need to kill a lot of the same animal. How much? I think we get more fur from a bunny than we do skin from a squirrel. I don't know, it might be the same amount. Either way, we gotta kill a bunch. I can hunt with my turret. Run away! Oh, somebody's in a terrible mood. She's feeling terrible. She might break. Oh god. I think when she wakes up, she's gonna go crazy. She might. She might go crazy when she wakes up. I mean, it's her fault. She came here naked. I'm trying to get her clothes. What's her problem? What's your problem? She's about to break here. Oh, gosh. Hideous. I think they're really upset about the hideous environment. All of them are really upset about that. And my fire went away, I just now noticed. So they're probably sleeping in the cold right now, yeah. Well, fuck. Alright, well, man, we've got a lot to work on. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and save it and call it right here. I'm getting kind of tired. Let's save Doomsville. And so, next time we'll come in, we'll finish up our rooms. We'll try to keep everybody sane. We'll clean them out. We'll put down some floors. Gosh, it's a balancing of survival and keeping everybody sane. That's what this game is. But it's a lot of fun, though. I really enjoy it. We're starting to kind of try to get a little bit of a foothold now, but next time we'll go into some more in depth. And I don't know if there's too much more to explain, really. Well, other than like production table. I'll probably go into the tables next time, production tables and things like that. But for now, I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Rimworld.